Halo guys, balik lagi di Kelvosar's YouTube channel. Kita lagi main Biomutant, dimana kemarin itu kita sudah sampai dia diceritain sama kakek-kakek ya. Kita ini lagi balik ke masa lalunya si tikus ini, atau apapun lah makhluk ini. Jadi sekarang kita pengen tahu nih, sebenarnya ada apa sih zaman dulunya ini. Kita lanjut ya guys. Gangsta best before maksudnya.
Asks if you were tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wonders if your Mooma knows you are here.
I don't think she cares. My Mooma nggak peduli sama kita. Moomanya kita nggak tahu siapa.
Sounds like he thinks she does, despite your heart growing dark. There's nothing as powerful as a Mooma's love.
Jadi hati kita mau berubah jadi dark. Pengen kita masih light. Kita udah gede loh, ini kita masih kecil.
He understands why you came all the way out here, to see them, the potato people.
Potato people.
The potato people, or Nono, are a wonder, somehow interlinked with this little tree here,
Nono,
fueling its
potato
source
people
of
is
life.
better. Potato people is better lah.
You might be right. Like potatoes, they're packed with energy, an excellent source of ki.
Ini makanan tikus-tikus ini potato.
The Nono prefer to hide in glitter grass. He says you should get over there and ruffle it. See if you can make one come out of hiding.
Jadi sekarang kita disuruh cari apa ini? Potato. Nono. Oh, dia masih kecil juga udah berantem. Tapi kita nggak pakai jurus.
You found one. You should be proud. They don't come out for everyone. The Nono's ki energy is just what the Pensai needs to complete its cycle and grow into a tree of life.
What Pensai?
The small tree you saw up there where you met will eventually grow into a tree of life and start giving back to nature. It'll be the heart of the land.
Nah, kasih lihat Tree of Life mana.
You need to support the tree for a long time to come. The only way it'll grow tall is with the burst of ki released from the Nono as they become one with the tree. You'll need a net to catch the Nono, and he wants you to use his, but asks you to be gentle. The Nono are sensitive beings.
So, tangkap binatang ya. No. Hah? Nggak kena. Apaan sih? Oh.
You handle that net like you've never done anything else.
Coba. Cacat nih orang.
He's grateful for all the help he can get. There's lots of Nono out there that need to be guided to the roots of the Pensai tree.
Jadi kita sudah tangkapin Nono. How many does it need?
Oh, it'll need a continuous flux of ki over the 12 months to come. So, countless,
Ya
he'd say.
kali.
One day, he hopes the tree will have grown tall enough to sustain. But Today, your focus is getting this one to become one with the tree.
Oke, mana tree-nya? Gede banget ya. That's the nono with the tree. Kayak avatar ya. Jadi dia bersambung dengan tree-nya, dengan pohon. Kalau kayak gini mungkin nggak ada chest-chest gitu kali. Ih, kecil amat. Nah, bedanya dia sama pohon-pohon lain.
Now that you've seen the Nono's connection with the tree with your own eyes, from this day on, he'll make nurturing the pensai into a tree of life, a life goal. One day, the land won't be as peaceful. Not even your Mooma will.
Mooma kita siapa sih ini?
You can already see the effects from how reckless those before us acted, and unless something changes, we're doomed. The land won't survive the side effects of the old. He says you'd better hurry back to the village before your Mooma comes looking for you. You did good here today.
She only cares about Wung Fu. Wung Fu itu kayak silat ya.
That's not true. She's the reason there's still unity, and the only one strong enough to keep the 6 Wang Fu disciples disciplined.
Hah? Kok kita bisa Wang Fu ya? Dia ada 6 yang bisa doang.
He lost you there for a while, but no memory is alone. It's part of a trail you can follow.
Oh, itu maksudnya dia yang gede itu ya? Sekarang kecil begini.
He says he remembers every single day he devoted to growing the tree of life, but now he's afraid it might be in vain. The tree started to die when the end of days begun, and it wasn't long after that that the WorldEater survived. The genetic evolution that occurred after the apocalypse that Toxanol Corporation inflicted on the land set the WorldEater's DNA into overdrive.
Overdrive. Oh, katanya gede juga.
His friend Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route. Wiz is still repairing his octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route. Noko has tamed the Midget and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the East Route. Finally, Goop is almost done with the Goo Glide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast. Out of Date says his friends are gearing up to stop the WorldEaters. There's one at the end of each route.
Jadi kita disuruh muter-muter di dunia nih.
The road ahead won't be easy, but he's counting on your support. His friends aren't strong enough to end this on their own. He wants you to understand that you'll all die if the tree isn't saved.
Porky Puff.
He claims names have power, so he gave them these names to weaken them. For him, the Porky Puff is particularly personal. It was that carnivorous beast that took his leg.
Makan kakinya, guys.
Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the WorldEaters.
Nih, kasih net. Jadi kita suruh tangkapin Nono lagi. Nono. Tangkap Nono gimana ya? Kita udah punya equipment, kita nggak pakai. Tapi ntar hilang juga ya. Hilang nggak sih ini? Coba deh. Oh, udah pakai. Ada netnya. Bye.
You're getting the hang of it. Quickest way out is through the roof where they came in, and the rope looks strong enough to climb.
Ini kita keluarin tempat yang beda. Ya dong, gue mau nangkep Nono nih. Mana Nono?
Know that the tree of life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the WorldEaters.
Jadi itu tadi prolog. Eksperimen 101. Dapat achievement kita. Dari tadi dong kita nggak dibilangin bisa sprint. Cacat. Udah lewat prolog baru dibilang bisa sprint.
A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged. Let's see.
Dia kencingin. Fast travel. Ini kayak Horizon ya. Kalau kalian main Horizon. Track quest. Bisa apa? Langsung fast travel gitu. Lihat guys, ternyata itu kencing guys. Yang dia muntahin itu kencing. Weh. Oh beda loh warnanya. Kencingnya sama muntahnya beda. Kok ada ini?
Let's see.
Place waypoint tuh maksudnya apa? Nggak bisa place waypoint. Penting nggak sih ini? Ini kayak Cerberus gitu ya. Monsternya nggak serem ya, lucu-lucu semua.
That must be the WorldEater that chewed off Out-of-Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down. The WorldEaters have made their marks on our world over time.
Jadi WorldEater itu kayak monster-monster gede gitu atau cuma satu itu doang?
That's not the first nor the last village it'll leave in its wake. Look, a survivor. Glad to see someone made it out alive.
Binatang apa lagi nih? Monyet. Bisa full nggak sih ini sebenarnya? Bingung.
He's heard the stories about the terror inflicted by the WorldEaters to other enclaves, but never expected one to come all the way here.
Aura score tadi yang light sama dark itu kali ya?
He worries there won't be much left to save if this continues, even if the Tree of Life survives the attack. He doesn't know what your connection is to this place, but something tells him you've stayed true to
your heart. Well, with side points that you can just unlock psionic power. Reach the required dark or light. Berarti benar nih kita disuruh.
Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your actions you'll be judged, not by your intentions.
Untuk sekarang kita help lah. Gue pengen tahu dulu kalau kita ngebantu kita dapat apa sih?
He's grateful for that. You still.
Too much already?
That's right. Smack that spark out before it starts.
Yeah, smack that.
Don't have to be so harsh. It's such a little spark.
Smack that.
There's always another spark.
Yeah, smack. Oh, mampus. Nih, kayak inner self kita lagi conflicted gitu, guys. Mau nolong tapi kita jahat.
There's out of date again. He must have missed something important.
Oh, namanya itu out of date. Nama jelek banget.
Out of date says you will make a better stand against the WorldEaters with the support of a tribe, and there are two nearby.
Oh, cek teman dulu.
The Myriad tribe is likely to be a good match as they act on the understanding of the greater good and have a code of honor. Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy, as the conflict between the tribes is worse than ever, teetering on the brink of war. The Myriad's conviction to stop the WorldEaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same.
Hah? Satu lagi siapa? Kita ada dua.
The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction, to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak.
Kita cari yang strong
Cleansing
dong.
is necessary to restore the world and want to let the WorldEaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with
Tree of Life-nya?
Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way.
Jadi si Jagni ini nggak peduli sama Tree of Life.
Tapi
mereka kuat.
And shift the balance of power to either Jagni's or Myriad's side.
Kita bakalan two sides, guys.
He believes the tribe Sifus, Myriad especially, will listen to you and expects you to pay at least one of them a visit and play your part.
Have the tribe engage the whole. Nah, kalau misalnya mereka nggak punya engage, ngapain kita ikut-ikutan?
Defeating the WorldEaters is the only way the world can be saved, but they've been forced to focus on their rivalry with the Out of date will be waiting for you beneath the Tree of Life if you lose track of what you need. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the.
Jadi kita dipaksa ikut apa enggak? Talk to the Jagni or oke, berarti kita disuruh pilih. Oke, berarti kita disuruh pilih mau yang selamatin Tree of Life atau kita mau cari yang kuat. Gua mau cari yang kuat. Gua nggak suka sama Tree of Life. Ceritanya si Out of Date ini jelek.
Another fork in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be?
Soalnya gua nggak mau nangkep-nangkepin Nono. Males itu, kayak cari kupu-kupu doang. Kupu-kupu apa itu? Mendingan kita cari yang kuat, biar kita hancurkan yang lemah. Dasar makhluk
It's a
lemah.
bridge. Just get over it.
Narratornya bisa ketawain kita, guys. Ada yang dikejar. Apa itu? Oh, ini Myriad lawan Jack nih ya? Lagi berantem tuh mereka. Nggak perlu ikut campur kali. Atau kita bunuh satu. Jack nih yang mana, Myriad yang mana juga gue nggak tahu. Udah kita tinggal aja, nggak penting deh. Kurang ajar. Yang ini nembakin kita, guys. Jadi gue bunuh yang ini. Mampus dong. Gue nggak suka sama yang ini. Ini nembakin kita tiba-tiba. Foto ini Jack nih, woy. Dapat apa sih? Oh, nggak bisa diambil. Oh, tapi kenapa yang ini doang ya? Yang jangan-jangan emang ini si Myriad. Resto nggak bisa diambil. Kok dia tahu kita bukan musuh ya? Aneh juga. Awet. Udah level up, guys. Naikin apa nih? Melee. Sekarang kita butuh melee.
Buffer than
Kita
ever.
sering pukul-pukul soalnya. Oke, poinnya ada juga ya. Kita 2 dark 4 light. Oke lah. Tadi upgrade poinnya untuk apa ya? Oh, untuk kungfu ini. Aku dapat semua. Belum bisa dong. Finish your melee chain by fan. Oh, bisa digabung juga ternyata. Kita ya nggak punya 2 PS tau. Udah kita simpan dulu deh. Masih OP kok. Apa itu?
Shot through.
Damage-nya naiknya jauh juga ya, dari 400 jadi 600. Padahal itu cuma naikin 1 level doang. Wah, ada makanan di tong sampah ya. Outback lagi. Makanan mereka tong sampah nih, guys. Kita nggak pernah pakai. Bisa penuh nggak ya? Hilang. Dia auto kepake atau gimana ya? Bingung. Kita nyasar nih.
That's the Jagni tribe's fort. Their friendship can be a blessing or a curse. It's up to you. You're either a part of their solution to the tribe war or part of the problem.
I come in peace. Aku mau membantu kalian. Kita akan destroy the weaker one. Hai. Lihat dong. Ini lebih keren mukanya daripada tadi si.
Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war.
I like to see the Sifu.
The Sifu's door is always open for newcomers, but he cautions you. They'll expect you to be...
Oke. Kok beda dia sama anak buahnya?
The Jagni tribe wants to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. They want to vanquish the tribes as the only way they can guarantee peace is through supremacy.
Yeah.
The Sifu is determined to let the WorldEaters destroy the Tree of Life as it's part of their strategy to cleanse the world and start anew.
Ini si WorldEater bisa jadi peliharaan ini. Jago kita.
He welcomes you to the Jagni fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu. The news of a cold-blooded Ronin crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 preceded you.
Cold-blooded? Emang kita bunuh apaan?
He's referring to your rampage through Bunker 101. It seems you don't mind a bit of blood on your hands. That's something you have in common.
Kita nggak mau bunuh apa-apa. Kita mau bunuh monster yang nyerang kita.
He understands that sometimes we need to lose ourselves to find ourselves. But there's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense you're kind-hearted. Sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Mooma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. He was one of the original.
Oh, ternyata ada 6 ya. Ini salah satunya nih. My Mooma.
Your Mooma invented Wung Fu. Originally, it was based on unarmed combat and the 6 weapons: the boomerang, the shuriken, the bow, the staff, the nunchuck,
nancak
and
kayak
the
Bruce
hook
Lee.
and chain.
Nancak.
The Sifu says it's time to set the past aside, at least for now. Unrest. Jagni doesn't want a new unity between the tribes. Their goal is to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. Says there is some darkness in the best of us, even you, and suggests you embrace that side of you and help them vanquish the tribes and let the WorldEaters destroy the Tree of Life.
Yes, I'll join the Jagni. Warning, sets of the game's end goal to destroy the Tree of Life. Choosing destiny for the rival Sifu to subdue values. Yes, I'll join the Jagni.
He wasn't sure you'd do that, but it seems your mind took control of that bit. The Sifu was waiting for something to tip the balance in their favor, and with you by their side, he's confident you can vanquish the other tribes. The one he wants to deal with.
Vanquish?
The Jagni's destiny is to do what others are too afraid to do. To vanquish past and future disillusions of unity and take control of our destiny. Uniting the tribes and saving the Tree of Life won't change anything. Their kin must put an end to the war before war puts an end to them. It'll cost bruises and broken bone, but they refuse to be the victim here.
Nah, ada yang too strong lah, kita paling strong. We need to end this quickly.
They have no intention of letting this drag out, or they'll run the risk of teaching
Agree.
the enemy. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of.
Serang-serangan kita sekarang.
He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wong Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen.
Dia pakai bumerang. Yang ini pakai, ini pakai stick ini ya.
Even if you
stick
see
lah.
the world differently, you must hit them as soon and as hard as you can. The outcome of this war is up to you. Once you've conquered the rivals' outposts, you'll challenge their Sifu for control of their territory, tribe weapon, and kin.
Kok kita yang disuruh lawan sih? Dia nggak ngapa-ngapain gitu.
Your Mooma taught each disciple a weapon. She never intended it for hunting nor war, but lately the art of defense has been shadowed by seeing you brings back his memories of Jackney doesn't want a new unity between the tribes. Their goal is to become omnipresent.
Kok diulang?
He remembers your kind and Anyway, you'll pass your old village on your way to the first rival outpost, but we've got no time to be sentimental. War doesn't wait. He can't blame you for not remembering, but he can sense the still.
Oke, berarti kita udah join the Jackney side. Kita udah join, kita mau jadiin WorldEater-nya itu sebagai binatang peliharaan kita ya. Terus kita tinggal exit. Kita nggak dikasih senjata nih, jahat banget. Kita disuruh perang. Terus kita senjata dong. Kita senjata dong. Kita senjata dong.
You have orders to follow.
Alah. Kita ngajar deh. Cuma nyuruh-nyuruh doang, nggak kasih kita apa-apa. Kenapa ya tiap kali main game kayak gini kita jadi babu doang kerjaannya. Paling jago tuh jadi babu. Nggak ada NPC orang jualan atau apa gitu ya. Banyak chest ternyata guys. Mesti cari-cari dulu dong nih. Ada males nggak ya? Oh banyak kok. Ini isinya health pack semua, nggak pernah dipakai. Gue butuh senjata nih. Nah, senjatanya nggak bisa ganti. Oh kan ada NPC.
Remembers you as a quiet kid. Grateful you got over. We'll be around.
Beli dong, beli.
Says the shop holds something for everyone, especially.
Oh ini yang tadi kayak barter-barter gitu.
Points out they just restocked, so you should be able to find something you like here.
Weapon part, gear part. Mounts? Bisa dapat kuda gitu. Mouse itu kayak kursi roda. Greens, gather from specific push. Kita nggak pernah gather apa-apa. Mahal banget, duit kita 0, butuh 3.000. Gila. Duitnya 0 weh. miskin banget nih. Kalau misalnya duit tenang kita nggak bisa ngapa-ngapain, ya. Ya udahlah, keluar dulu. Yakin nggak ya? Ini dia jual apa nih? Melee.
Shopkeeper claims you won't be able to find.
Oh iya bener, melee. Mublit. Apa ini? Gila, 4.000, 3.000. Oh, makin bawah makin murah, kita makin mahal. Ya udahlah, cari duit dulu. Bye. Nggak ada treasure chest lagi nih. Tapi kita harus sini belum? Ini udah kita ambil ya? Oh, ya berarti udah nggak ada. Bisa mancing nggak dimancing?
Says it sure is dark out here.
Ah, nggak penting. Mampus, mampus. Oh, bisa berenang. Keren mati. Ini berenangnya ya apa coba? Ternyata nggak bisa berenang. Kacau nih game. Kirain dia bisa berenang. Mantesan kayak kecerok-cerok gitu. Ini kalau mati loadingnya lama ya?
It's Jagni's fort.
Oke, keluar aja. Kayak udah gak ada apa-apa deh. Cuma medicine doang, kita nggak penting.
The gatekeeper welcomes you back to the fort.
Farewell.
Understands you.
Oke, kita lihat map. Tadi kan katanya, loh kok map masih? Oh, ini. Kan kita katanya harus kesini dulu ya. Tapi kok disuruh langsung ke markas ya? Kirain tadi kita harus kalahin ini dulu, baru kita ke sini. Apa enggak? Ya tadi kita langsung sini nih. Kita cobain aja.
Better beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially, deformed and unfurred.
Nah, barusannya koin apa? Gila, setengah darah. Anjir. Pilih pin. Pin. Gimana nih? Cara makan medicine. Oh, dia langsung full. Baru kali ini susah musuhnya. Oh, bisa kasih bola hawa. Cara apa tuh? Gua pakai itemnya yang nggak jelas gitu. Kok nggak kalok terus?
You've got nothing left.
Ini kalau headshot lebih banyak kok nggak ya? Sama aja, nggak bisa headshot ke target sendiri. easy. Ini masih pakai pistol ya. Tapi kirain melee lebih bagus. Coba kita melee deh. Mati deh. Harus belajar medicine dulu nih kira. Apa yang paling kecil ya? 100, 150, 50. Oh, ini paling kecil. Yang kiri paling kecil. Aduh. Bego. Kepake semua. Ya elah. Rugi banget nih. Ya udahlah. Dapat lagi tuh. Anjir, gua kepake apa aja tuh. Gak biasa nih. Itu bos pertama kali ya. Jadi tadi belum ketemu yang susah itu tuh. Yang sampai kita harus pakai health pack.
Time is lost on this place, but it evokes a tingling sensation. There's something special about it, drawing you closer.
Oh, ini yang dibilang tadi Old Village itu ya? Atau Old apa tadi bang? Kayaknya mungkin tempat tinggal kita ya, dulunya. Oh ya bener tuh, visit your childhood village. Dikecingin dulu.
Let's see.
Cacat banget. Tiap kali ngencingin buat apa sih sebenarnya? Tempat yang bisa di fast travel gitu ya? Oh iya. Oke.
As time passes, memories fade, and sometimes feelings change. It's not about who you were, it's about who you'll become. This story is far from over.
Balik ke masa lalu lagi apa?
Echoes of a long-lost past, like whispers in the wind.
Dia lagi mengingat masa kecilnya lagi nih. Apa ya coba itu?
Here's someone who takes each day as it comes. He asks how you are today.
I can't complain.
Then he wants you to know that if you find yourself going through bad times, you should just keep
Duh.
going. He wonders where you've been. He hopes you've been out at the lake, practicing your swimming technique.
Tadi kayak bisa berenang dia. Been on my own.
Goop says some choose to be lonely because no one understands what they're going through. If that's you, he'll try to help you if you let him.
Okay, how do you help?
He thinks you should really know how to swim by now.
Teach me dong. Tapi kok kita nggak bisa berenang tadi?
And he'll be honored.
Tadi kita nggak bisa berenang. You can swim in most water while in very deep water, you slowly lose key energy. Oh dia pakai key. Ya dia mah nggak diajarin berenang, diajarin cuma kecipok-cipok doang.
He says that wasn't too bad, was it?
Not swim.
At least you learned that you'll drown if you don't swim.
Dah, buset deh. Semua orang juga tahu kalau nggak berenang pasti tenggelam. Or a better teacher.
You need to rely on those who somehow know how to teach. Those willing to bend down and help you pick up your boots. You just need more time in the surf. That's the only way you'll ever learn how to swim.
Keep it to yourself.
He won't let anyone know you can't
Kurang
swim.
ajar dia.
He assumes that's what you meant. Judging by your Mooma's look, it
Oh ini
seems you
Mooma kita,
forgot
akhirnya kelihatan tuh. Wah
You
gede.
promised
Oh
you'd
kita kecil
play
banget
with
ya.
her before the sun goes down. It's time to go.
I lost a track of time.
You know you can't make up for lost time. You should know.
Tua, guys.
Practice makes perfect.
You right.
You have to keep working on it if you want to be good at it.
Oke.
She'll see you at the village square.
I love training with you. Train
She
me more.
says that's good. With a passion for learning, you'll never cease to grow.
Mampu training. Wah, mana nih? Kita harus train Mooma.
Here's another familiar face with lots on his mind.
Kenapa kita kecil banget ya?
Asks how you're feeling today. His only interest when creating is that what he comes up with is actually you. He was hoping you could help him pick up some scrap for a thingamajig he's working on.
If you pick it up, I don't have to.
It's your own future you're risking by not caring for the environment. You should look for things that are recyclable.
Main quest. Kita disuruh pungutin junk gitu ya. Rubbish. Cacat banget. Mana? Nggak dapat apa-apa. Ngomong sampah nih kita.
He wonders what usefulness you found. He says whatever it is, it shouldn't be left lying around. He can work wonders with almost anything and asks if you know how to upcycle. He says only a few are willing to do the little things, but if
Jadi untuk apa dong? Dia nggak bilangin
he'd
kita untuk
love
apa.
to teach you to upcycle, and the scrap you found would.
Oh, baru dibilangin. Akan untuk crafting. Here you can modify existing weapon. Wow, kita bisa bikin senjata dari scratch. First select the base. This is kind of weapon you will craft. There are 3 different kinds of melee weapon. Crush, one hand slash, two hand slash. Oh, crush dong kita. Kita pakai palu. Tunggu. Ini duit. Ini duit kan? Kita nggak pakai duit. Maksudnya gimana sih ini? Coba kita pilih hub club. To continue crafting, select the handle slot. Handle-nya buat apa? Oh, critical chance naik. Damage juga naik. Ini kita pilih aja yang mahal ya. Ngapain kita pakai yang murah-murah? Tunggu deh, kenapa ada yang ungu, ada yang hijau? Bedanya apa nih hijau sama ungu? Atau bedanya nih guys? Sebenarnya ini senjata bakal kita simpan apa enggak ya? Kayak kita bisa bodo amat gitu. Ini jadi Harley Quinn aja nih pakai bat. Press kotak. Udah, gitu doang. Crush.
You did well, but he can't
Senjata buat kita guys.
wonder why you
Mesti tadi
decided
pilih yang
to
paling
craft a
bagus.
weapon.
It's what I know. I want something cutting edge. Something cutting edge.
He appreciates those able to deliver a. He understands, but hopes you won't be needing it anytime soon.
I made it. It's mine. Semua diambil.
Gizmo doesn't mind sharing. What's his is yours, and
Wow, dia
he's
baik
looking
banget ya.
forward to seeing what you'll make next. It looks like she's starting to lose her patience.
Oh, bentar lagi kita dimarahin. Ini kayak udah
You know she doesn't
waktunya
like
pulang.
waiting for you. She wants to see you on the village square right away.
Sorry, Gizmo, kita blame other
Then
people ya,
you've
kita
got a
jahat.
good excuse. You share a responsibility to prevent hardship on nature and the environment.
Malah
It's your
dipuji.
future. She wants you to grow up and start thinking for yourself. You really need to find yourself
Go on.
before she's gone.
Kita mau ditinggal. Bukannya karena kita
She won't
pergi
live
ya?
forever, you know that.
Oh.
But she intends to make the most of every day You've always followed your own path, but this time she needs you to follow her.
I'll always follow you. My Mooma.
Then start by meeting her on the village square and take it from there.
Oke. I'll go to the square. Kita train with Mooma. Wah, kayak ditungguin sama saudara-saudara kita nih kayaknya.
They look determined. Better watch out.
Bukan saudara ini.
He asks you to stop right there and wonders where you think you're going.
I'm late for training.
He says that it's not too late for you to turn back there.
Kenapa?
There's no way they'll let you pass.
Why?
He wants to know who you think you are.
I'm my Mooma boy. I don't even know what to do.
He says you're right. Nobody can tell him what he can and can't do, and that includes...
Kita kan Mooma boy, mereka nggak tahu ya. Mooma kita bukan jago. Apa nih? Defeat the disciples. Aduh. Wah, gila. Sekarang gue udah punya palu. Oh, mampus tiga-tiganya langsung. Easy. Gila. Apa nih? Oh. Tampaknya cukup banget. Ya, dia ambil. Kita udah kalahin 2 tadi.
She asks if you're hurt. What happened?
Mooma nggak nolongin kita. They're envious, nggak, they're insecure. Takut yang Mooma.
If confidence is silent and insecurity is loud, she thinks the most important thing is that you're okay. It's time to focus on your training now.
I must get stronger. It killed my mind. Kita udah kuat. Tadi 3-3 udah kalah
She
ya
said it
harusnya.
before. Wang Fu will keep your body in good health, and that's how you keep your mind strong and clear.
Ayo dong. Dari tadi nih, bukannya train. Ya, udah nggak punya palu kita.
Here's someone close to heart, doing what he does best.
Siapa lagi nih?
Seeing you always puts
Popsi.
a smile on your Popsi's face. He wants to know how you're feeling.
Something is wrong. Popsi tuh
He knows growing up
bapaknya ya.
is hard, and things will continue to go wrong as you become older and he asks if you could help him too before you leave for training.
If you tell Mooma,
He'll talk to her, sure, but you know she wants you to accept responsibility. He suggests you get going and find him gadgets and ideas for
Ini
how you
babulan.
can upside.
kayak diajarin cara bikin baju kali ini. Tadi kan kita bikin senjata, ini kayaknya bikin baju nih sekarang. Mana stok filenya? Kuat file. Ini kita masih training terus nih guys. Tutorial itu belum selesai nih. Udah main 2 jam.
He's curious to see what you found.
Let's see what you found. It's our home, your stuff.
He's gathered so much over the
Oh, dia udah mulai pikun.
He can work wonders with pretty much anything and asks if you know how to upcycle. Says at least dirty hands are proof that you tried, and that counts. He says it's about time you learn how and offers to teach you.
Oh kan bener, kita bikin jaket sekarang. Ya udah, bikin dong. Oh ini jaketnya udah jadi. Terus cuma perlu tambahin pin-pin doang ya. Mana? Nggak berubah dia. Oh, di belakang. Ah, ini mah paling tutorial juga ntar diambil lagi sama tadi si preman-preman tuh. Ini asal-asalan aja kali ya. Pokoknya intinya baju tuh untuk bisa dapat health, key energy, energy regen, armor, critical chance, oh banyak juga. Ya, hartain. Mana? Ini depan ya. Ih, jelek banget. Oh, semuanya sama. Cuma bedanya taruh di mana aja gitu. Cacat banget. Aneh ya, kenapa dia taruh di bawah dulu baru naikin ke atas gitu ya? Kan nggak kelihatan. Tuh, kayak gitu kan nggak kelihatan. Ya udah asal-asalan dulu lah, ini paling nggak penting sih. Udah, terus selesai. Oh, craft. Nah, kita masih di masa lalu soalnya, nggak penting gitu.
The style might be too edgy for his taste, but it looks sharp on you.
I like it anti-fashion.
Agrees. At least that way it'll never go out of style. You should take it with you, wear it to practice.
I'll take it.
He's sure your Mooma will forgive you for not wearing the triple. He's looking forward to seeing what you'll make next.
Orang asal-asal aja dibilang punya talent, gimana ini? Pintunya gede banget, kita nggak bisa keluar. Mau train aja nggak train. Nah, akhirnya kita belajar Wangfu.
Your Mooma says it's about time you got here.
I'm here now, ready to go.
Hopes you're as ready as you claim to be. She says she is eager to get started. You don't have
Oke, nanti ngomong lah. Ayo kita train.
There's enough time left for repetition and you need it. Training dummies don't hit back.
Membosankan sekali. No, because they're stupid.
You might not be ready to take on someone with smarts yet.
Anjir, kita dikata-katain guys. Parah. Dalam hitungan menit dari tangan kesakitan bisa semental.
Mooma says you did well today. She's so proud of you.
Thank you, Mooma. Udah sementalin dummy.
Thanks for being such a good student. Been working on a present for you with the help of Gizmo and Wiz.
Dikasih apa nih sekarang?
You should go see him and find out what it is. You've deserved it.
I didn't expect that.
That's why you should be sure to thank him.
Oke. Ih. Tadi kita nggak ada muka yang kayak gini ya? Apa sekarang kita disuruh tangkep grasshopper? Tadi tangkap Nono, sekarang tangkap grasshopper. Tangkapnya gimana lagi? Catch the automaton. Mana tangkapnya?
Catchy.
Oh, itu doang.
Your Mooma says she's never seen an apparatus as green as this little thing. It's wonderful.
I wonder what it does.
Figuring that out is half the fun. A piece of Scraptronics like this has built-in old world tech.
Oh, itu grasshoppernya bukan binatang asli ya? Kayak
It's
robot
called an
ternyata.
automaton, and it's hardwired to your DNA. It'll follow wherever you go and see whatever you see.
Basically kita di
You should
stok
think
gitu
of it as
biar kita nggak kabur dari
watching
rumah
over
kali.
you when she can't. Your Mooma says you look tired. No wonder. It's been a long day.
I don't want it to end yet.
Everything ends, both good and bad.
Depresi banget gila ini orang
Find
ngomongnya.
strength for tomorrow.
Oh tuh kan si grasshoppernya lagi ngeliatin kita terus lagi tidur. Gila, serem banget.
Nothing could stop Lupin from setting the world.
Oh ini waktu kita tidur nih dibakar. Lupin.
Your Mooma urges you to blaze a trail. A burnt kidling will learn to dread fire.
Wow.
That's just adding fuel to the flames.
Kaget. Kirain cuman lagi cerita-cerita doang. Ternyata disuruh loncat-loncat.
Give it a last burst and you'll make it.
Dia kenapa harus begini-begini ya? Kena angin gitu? Loh, nggak kenapa-napa. Gak panasan gitu ya?
Your Mooma says this is it. The time has come. She must fight Lupin. This time there's no escape. She can hear him coming.
Kenapa mesti escape? This time?
Lupin is a problem older than you.
Udah tua ya.
Whatever happens, you need to know she loves you. And everything she's done has been to protect you, your Popsi, and those she was chosen to lead.
Tuh kan ya, ini orang tuh kayak udah tahu dia
She
bakalan
tells
mati
you
gitu.
to stay back. This is her fight. It has nothing to do with you. History has finally caught up with her.
What history? Terus tahu dong historinya apa?
She had a life before you were born, you know.
Of
Darker
course.
and less fun. Here it comes. The past coming to haunt the present.
Oh, aduh, dipukul guys. Katanya kita nggak usah berantem. Loh, sampai dipukul sampai masuk rumah. Kita cukup banget nih nggak usah mukul. Kita lebih jago pasti Mooma nih. Mooma dari tadi belum mukul. Kita yang mukul semua nih guys. Mooma nggak mukul. Mooma dari tadi cuma tendang-tendangin doang. Dia jatuh. Oh, segitiga apa nih? Wah, di combo.
You must go through fire and water.
Kok diambil?
to get out of here.
Dilempar. Ya, kita nggak bisa berenang.
Can make it if you believe in it. Where she goes, you go. Blood is thicker than water.
Nggak bisa berenang. Mati, nggak bisa berenang.
You're in deep surf. Don't make waves.
Si Mooma ya jago berenang, kita nggak bisa berenang.
It'll take you to the shore as long as you go with the flow.
Bukannya Mooma yang nyamperin kita yang nyamperin dia. Aneh banget sih. Aduh, lama banget ya berenangnya. Dikejar guys. Nah, itu dia. Tolong. Waduh, di depan. Wah, sekarang mainnya kayak God of War. Harus pencet-pencet dulu. Ini game kayak campuran-campuran semua mekanik. Ya, kenapa dia nggak bisa berenang sekarang? Kena pukul ya tadi. Malah kita yang bisa berenang.
Death is not to be feared by one who has lived life with a pure heart. A part of her will live on in you.
Kita bisa berenang, guys. Apa-apaan?
The creature is hungry for more. Nothing is going to stand in its way now.
Gaje banget nih orang karakter kita. Jadi sebenarnya kita suruh renang apa enggak sih? Kenapa tadi kita tenggelam terus?
If a sacrifice is made for someone else, it's not lost, but passed on to the next. Life must go on. Real sacrifice comes from love and necessity when all other options are exhausted. The ultimate test of conscience is the willingness to give up anything to save what you truly care about.
Ini si Popsi bukan sih? Oh ya benar si Popsi ya.
What you do for yourself dies with you. What you do for your kin remains and makes you immortal in their memory.
Aduh, diambil si Popsi. Kirain dimakan, cuma dijatuhin doang. Ternyata itu dia masa lalu kita, guys. Jadi kita baru ingat masa lalu kita karena kita datang ke village ini.
As the moment fades and is lost, the only thing that remains is loneliness. It doesn't mean you'll forget your past. It simply means you need to move on.
Jadi itu dia cerita masa lalu kita. Mungkin saya sampai sini dulu aja kali ya. Kita save dulu. Dan kita akan lanjut lagi besok. Jangan lupa guys, kalau you enjoy gameplaynya, di like, di subscribe videonya. Sangat berarti untuk gua. Life is a game, so play smart.